I think the 2 week wait is for many people the most difficult, stressful stage of a fertility process. And I think the reason why it is so difficult and stressful is because what we want so much is we want to have control in the 2 week wait and control the outcome of the 2 week wait, determine the outcome at the end of the 2 weeks. And because we want to do this, we are going to do things or not do things. We are going to try to detect symptoms and Google about these symptoms and test early as possible. But the frustrating truth is that we cannot determine the outcome and we don't have control of the 2 week wait and the outcome. And that is very frustrating and very difficult to accept. And you can also not actually feel the implantation because it happens at a very small cellular level. So that is frustrating, and we can all only try to trust the process and surrender. And of course that is difficult. I mean, been there, done that. I haven't been the perfect example in the past. But it helps that you start from the realization, I cannot change it. And if worst case scenario, the test is negative, it's also not your fault. And I think the best thing you can do is to get through those 2 weeks as pleasant as possible, so that you get into a positive vibe as much as possible, because that's important. So ask yourself, what do you like to do? What makes you happy? I would say go and do that. For example, plan things in advance that you really like to do. There are a lot of things you can do in your fertility process. A fertility doctor once told me you can do everything except 3 things. I still remember them: bungee jumping, deep sea diving, and climbing the Himalayas. So you have a lot of choice to do. Also, I think if you have questions about what can I do, what can I not do, or you are worried about things you feel, just call your fertility clinic, because being left with questions just promotes stress, and Googling about it for hours won't make you any more relaxed.